Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at 2017's Pitch Perfect 3. Now, Oak and I had a good time watching the first two for the first time around, and this one is the same for me. First time watch. Looks like the gang's all back, as they say. Let's just hope they can keep the magic going.
Yeah, I have seen this one time. Don't really remember what was going on, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to watch it again, though.
I have not seen this movie, as Mason Quinn had mentioned. Looking at the poster, looks like it's pretty much our OG cast and crew. Loved the first two movies. So much fun. Really excited to get into this one.
All right, without further ado, let's go!
Oh.
Is this like a private performance?
Yeah.
Is that what we're looking at?
For them three guys.
Uh-oh. Seems like somebody's off. Or is it an audition? Oh.
What is going on? Is Fat Amy rescuing him from a hostage
It
situation?
is a Mission Impossible movie. What did we just watch? Are we not going to get an explanation of what that is?
Okay.
They were world champions.
We're going to be clinging to you like mom jeans to a camel toe.
All I can hear is Varric now.
What? He did not just say that.
Who's that singing?
Oh, that's me, but we've got time to get a real singer. I have a couple thoughts.
Yo, can we turn this off? I'm the artist, and this is my song, and I feel like y'all should play my mix. I would love it if you leave my track how it is.
I made your song great, man.
Your song was always great.
No, what I mean is what you gave me was a steaming pile of
Pimp, well, Becca is on her period.
wow.
Oh, it's Shark Week?
Shark Week.
What are you doing?
How can you take his side?
We bring his vision to life.
So she's not loving her work in the music industry.
Finally quit my job. I'm free. I'm never going back to that job again. Can't be a music producer without integrity.
What's up?
What?
You go back together with Jesse?
No! You know the long distance thing didn't work.
What? What's up?
I quit my job.
You got fired?
Oh, come on. All right.
We need to pay the rent. Every month we have to do it.
Right. You could get a job, you know.
You're in shock. You need something to eat. Hey, Chloe!
Why aren't you guys ready? Did you wear that to work? Tonight is, you know, Bella's reunion. I will take it. I need a distraction anyway.
Yes,
I love
you
it.
do.
Here we go.
She got fired today.
No.
She got
Fired.
Got fired.
The shark.
Hey, ladies.
Just throws them at it.
Hey, Bella. Thank you so much for inviting us.
Are those like the current Bellas?
I brought this just in case. We didn't invite you guys to sing. We invited you to watch us sing. Excuse me.
Excuse
She said it again.
Your awesome jobs and amazing lives. Hey, baby.
Welcome to my successful one-woman show. This is my corner! You're in the public.
I quit. You know, you've got these great jobs, right?
Well,
I have one of those, yeah. So such an idiot. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay.
Fired twice in one day.
Fired twice.
she just punched the shark.
Dress up to get love, living in a Barbie world.
Oh, they all look so sad. Like, that used to be us.
They look like they was all breastfed.
Does your vagina suddenly feel not tight?
Don't think I've ever heard that line in a movie before. Pretty spot on choreography, I'll say that.
You know, we could just start singing right now. Lily could lay down a beat.
Already look like the B team ballad.
I realized I should not have used the word reunion. I should have said that it was an excuse to see each other.
You guys were so great.
It was really great. Thank you so much.
I was supposed to go to my brother's wedding, but this is nice too.
The most amazing group of women I've ever known. I would do anything to sing with you guys again. Anything. I could just crap myself.
Okay, I've mentioned that my dad is in the Army. The USO puts on this performance to entertain and support the troops. This year, DJ Khaled is hosting. I saw him on a tax commercial.
DJ Khaled.
Let's sing together again. And maybe I'll see my dad. Or maybe I'll be the most important thing in his life this time.
Maybe.
Back
that got awkward.
The PBR over there.
Yeah, I suddenly have a lot of free time, so hell yeah.
No.
That's 8 months pregnant.
You guys didn't notice?
Do you know who the father is?
I thought she was going to be snarky about it, but she was like, yeah.
You're in.
Yeah, I'm in for sure.
Ooh.
Was I not always in?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I like the way they're doing this with the passport shots. This is cool. This shot right here with the helicopter. Yeah,
there's our team.
I love the way they just shot that whole sequence.
Yeah.
We're gonna film this whole thing. It's gonna be beautiful.
Papi chulo, straight ahead.
The music
Kind of has a Maverick look to him there.
Hope you all heard each and every word, or else you might very well end up dead. Ladies, I'm messing with you. And a sincere thank you for coming out to entertain our troops and their families. We're going to be with you the whole tour as your escorts and security detail.
Will we all be showering together?
Hopefully have you back to the hotel by 14:30.
Someone's smitten.
Maybe hit the rain locker.
1700. Is that like later than the night?
It's 5.
So this is the first base. Will we be going to second base with you guys?
Of course, now we've got the big stage built up for the tour. Over here, we got Saddle Up. This is Young Sparrow and DJ Dragon Nuts. Oh, and check it out. DJ Khaled just rolled in.
Oh, was it?
John Wick 2.
And DJ Khaled.
My man's social anxiety when he's not behind the turntable is kind of crazy. So be easy, all right?
Hello. Hi.
Crying.
DJ Khaled is going to pick one group to open for him at the end of this tour.
So there is a competition. And so there is.
Idiots!
You guys just sing other people's songs, right?
Actually, Emily writes original songs for the Bellas.
Wait, yes! A riff-off! Yes!
We start with a topic, let's say party songs.
Oh, yeah, bring it, fellas!
Let me get that beat, beat, running her hands through my fro.
Chappelle's show ruined this song for me.
Yeah, we don't talk about this anymore.
Yeah, so you guys saw what we did there, right? We just took the last word of the old song and matched it with the first word of the new song.
That was really well done.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep it simple this time. What about artists you didn't know were Jewish?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, they are going to get into it.
No.
I wasn't sure if they were going to or not.
I wish that I could fly very high.
Good old Lenny.
Lenny Kravitz.
I want to.
I can see how she got the role for Triple X.
You stuck down the party. Call me.
Come in, you're not on the same team.
And if you really need me, gotta look behind us.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
If I were a boy. Still need that level check for vocals.
Okay, we're not done yet.
Oh, baby, we're just getting started.
All right, next category. Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse.
Is slowly taken.
Well, if you're going to use a microphone, I mean.
Well, they use microphones, the bells do, but you mean the drums and stuff.
It's a guitar, man.
Makes you stronger, stand a little taller, footsteps even lighter.
A little country version of Kelly Clarkson.
We have to do something. Somebody has to do something.
They just disqualify themselves by using musical instruments. We should go.
Fellas are doing what they do best, quitting.
That was rough. You know,
I don't think the other bands really got what the
No, you know,
was.
for as much as I appreciate the a cappella, I mean, there's a reason why I use instruments in
Right.
music. It really adds so much to the music. So.
John Lithgow! What? Oh, he's definitely going to be a villain in this for sure.
I think he's the dad, isn't he? Is he the dad? The military dad?
You can't trust John Lithgow in a movie.
Anyway, I've got 21 credits that I'm taking this semester.
Age wrinkles the body, but quitting wrinkles the soul.
And I was like a 12 credits kind of guy.
Oh, you were at TNT, huh?
Maybe
Tuesday and Thursday?
Maybe 15.
Yeah, I'm actually from Georgia.
Oh, so what's your story? Why are you here?
I was in the NG, but my CO recommended me for OCS after AIT. I came OBC.
No idea.
I joined the National Guard. They helped put me through college. I spent about...
Not listening. Oh,
Pitbull.
Dogs.
Animals are cute.
You're cute. I mean, I was in a singing group in college, still in that same singing group.
You're committed.
I am committed.
That's great.
Yeah, I love commitment and being committed. I love love. I love being committed to love. Not just you, but we have separate rooms. We don't have to sleep on top of each other anymore.
What?
That caught his attention. Well, they don't like having separate rooms, do they?
They all want to hang out.
No, yeah.
Look at how much chocolates they are.
So we've never competed against bands that play actual instruments. What's the plan?
Stay true to ourselves and it will all figure itself out.
Please hear this in the best way possible. You're a very stupid person.
Everybody needs a little time away. I heard a saying from each other.
Oh, dad singing some Chicago? That's her dad?
Yeah. I didn't expect an Aussie accent out of Lithgow.
Well, it's a big night for the fellas.
Wow.
Oh, there's
That's
a twist.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Girl, don't keep me waiting now.
Hola.
Hola.
Bonjour. Ciao.
No hablo. You're English. Hi.
That's right.
Riff off thing. Yeah, I don't know why we keep challenging people to those. We don't ever actually win.
I'm Theo.
Hi, I'm Becca.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Good.
I work with music executives, and they don't look like you.
What do I look like?
A turtle.
That's incredibly specific.
I'm a music producer. I'm sort of freelancing right now, and I sing for fun.
I'll be watching.
Okay.
Good luck. See ya.
That was so much eye contact.
It's gonna come out as perfect for each other.
Ever Moist. Who came up with that name? My bum crack's a bit dry. Does anyone have an Ever Moist towelette? My grandma's in a band right now. Never Moist.
Oh, God.
She did not.
When the pain's 100 proof, there are ways to change.
Can Ruby Rose actually sing? Is she
I wouldn't know.
let us know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't her. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was her. So we never know.
Yeah, okay, so they're pretty and polished.
You guys are next.
Oh.
Jesus.
We are ever moist.
The Bellas reunited, finally on stage.
Bellas are in over their heads, lost in a sea of semen.
Come on, turn the radio on.
They're getting into it. A little bit more modern than some of the stuff they did for their other competitions.
They're winning over the crowd.
Oh, he's into it.
That, my friend, was taps from the back of the house. It's to honor fallen soldiers, and tonight it's the Fallen Bellas.
Look at this.
What's happening?
They fire them, I think.
Should we be considering using instruments? Is that crazy?
They just eliminate them like that with taps?
I don't think they eliminated them.
I don't know.
I think we did great. The horn killed our vibe.
True dat. He's staying at that fancy casino hotel across the street. We get dressed, we go over there, and we show him that we are not a joke.
What, it's not Casino
Lambo,
Royale?
a Bentley.
Not.
I think we should split up, divide and conquer. I don't know.
I'm not
Really?
sure what that means,
Okay.
divide and conquer at something like that.
Yeah.
We ain't expecting you. Please be our guests in the high roller VIP.
That's
A little
interesting.
case of mistaken identity, perhaps?
I bet it all on 21.
The minimum bid is $1,000.
Okay, well, do you happen to have 7 ATM machines?
Geiger. Hello, sunshine.
They're going to leave
Little
us?
cliffhanger there.
That's an interesting.
There's that guy. Hi.
You shouldn't have run away. You should have talked to me.
The C4 explosives I found in the cereal box?
Sweetheart, it was my profession.
Told you we couldn't trust him.
Yeah, just relax. He's turned over a new leaf.
Yeah, I was a criminal, but I'm different now.
Where did you even find
That's what they all say.
My darling girl, I've known where you've been for years. We used to play together. We used to sing together.
None of this is happening, okay?
I want to be a part of your life. Please.
I'm not falling for it, not this time.
Stay with me, fellas.
Why does she go by Amy then if her name's Patricia?
Remember, we found out that it was she
that's right.
preferred.
From each other.
Oh, Chicago classic. Far away.
Same one he sang to her when she was a little kid.
Hold
Please,
me
Katrina.
now.
Oh, yeah, they don't look good sick.
Oh, what are you doing here? I see what's happened. This is not my friend Lenny's suite.
DJ Khaled's.
Is it?
Yeah. Sunburst here is Khaled's juiceologist.
Ah, Theo, pardon my zesting.
DJ Khaled is the king of the beats. Beat king, because he...
Oh, honey, we didn't like that at all.
I got to show you something. You're going to love this.
Just her.
Borrow her for a second, then.
Just her.
Ooh.
Donna, Beyonce, Joan Baez.
Oh, I'm happy for them. That's nice.
You want to give it a go?
No.
No?
Couldn't possibly.
Just sits right down.
We're coming to you live. Oh, that's nice.
This is just Khaled has a little loop going. You want to hear it?
Okay.
Oh, is she gonna tweak it?
I got to, Khaled. Oh, no. Carry on.
I wasn't gonna leave anyway.
He'll destroy everything.
Oh, boy.
I knew that song would get you.
We'll travel the world in my yacht.
I'm in the middle of a tour right now.
But that's perfect.
Never come to any of my performances.
I've changed.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
That you're still my little turnip top.
Oh my God, so you were just with Aubrey's dad?
So excited to see your show. It's just too bad that he can't make it.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. No, that's okay. Expect finite disappointment, and remember, there's always more where that came from.
Oh, that's real bad.
That went up fast.
Oh, the bees.
Oh, no. Not the bees.
Well, they said that was a disaster waiting to happen.
Checkmate. Fellas, checkmate.
Oh, no. Are they getting sent home?
Heard y'all really lit it up last night.
It's a great joke. It's really funny. Hey, where'd you go last night?
was with my father, right?
I wish my dad would pay attention to me. Maybe he was not a very nice guy before, but maybe he is now.
No,
And wonderful, and he wants
inarticulate.
I have a baby.
Hey.
She's a girl. I named her Bella.
Oh.
Everybody.
Guys, can we stop trying to win this tour and just sing together?
Yeah, but also, let's still try and win this thing because I don't know how else to live.
4 countries in 4 days. And then DJ Khaled will announce the winner.
I don't like it.
Digging the outfits?
I can't find the words to just go.
Well, these Bellas actually seem to be enjoying themselves.
Uh-oh. Hey, everybody catch
You can meet DJ Khaled anytime you want.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's watching you guys.
Oh, he just got brushed off.
Yeah. Well, and he's into it because they're just out there having fun, kind of being natural.
Wow.
All the pressure's off.
Oh, come on.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, and Becca. Wow, they let her have one. Usually she's not the one that's getting that like big solo part.
Yeah.
Because remember, they barely ever mention her.
Yep.
Fellas, make some noise for fellas out there.
And as these young women approach 30 and cease to be of value as human beings, perhaps this is the bittersweet memory they will take into the bar with them.
Oh, God.
He's like the same guy in every movie that he does, even
God.
outside of Pitch Perfect.
Oh.
Okay, welcome
Oh,
to the south of France.
This feels like a group date on The Bachelor.
Feels like Beauty and
Oh.
the Beast.
Oh.
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Must be kind of lonely, always being away from your family.
Being in the Army is kind of like having a second family. Yeah, of course you know. I
Yeah.
mean, you guys come together for your tour, and you're always going to be there for each other, right? Wow, that was really cheesy.
No, I liked it.
You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Can't hide your feelings from me. We're like sisters, Aubrey. It is Aubrey, isn't it?
It's only been 6 years.
He's never actually heard me sing with the Bellas, and now maybe he never will.
He's here. That's my dad's yacht. The fat dingo bit. That's what he always used to call my mum. My dad came.
Must feel like amazing.
Did you guys see the way they got off stage yesterday? They clearly just see us as a threat.
That's weird.
Sometimes.
That's not fair. You seem very nice.
Come on. You want to hold hands?
Nope.
Cool. DJ Khaled wants to meet you.
Why?
Hey, boss.
Theo, my God, magical ears. Need a drink, Rebecca, ASAP. Have a seat. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. Yeah.
I thought maybe you could break the news.
I want you to open up for me, DJ Khaled. Are you ready?
Oh, wait.
With all
Just
the
Becca?
Bellas?
Seriously?
Yeah.
The Bellas are gonna die. Can I go tell them?
He doesn't want the Bellas. We want you.
I could tell that you was just playing around. I heard something. Then I felt something. It's time to go to the next level. I'm DJ Khaled, AKA Billy.
Amazing. That means the world to me, honestly, but
But it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to grow, and the group will be happy for you.
You've really gone as far as you can with the girls. It's time for you to now flourish on your own. Independent. Come with me.
Bless up.
They're gonna help you develop your own material as a solo act.
we're talking about my family. I'm not interested.
Family.
Look at me. Stop. Go home. Sleep on it.
I really am sorry.
If either of you guys ever get the opportunity,
Yeah. I'm going to turn it down. I got to be with you
just go,
guys.
man. Just go with it.
Have the blessing.
Proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
What do you say we leave tonight?
I need to be there because my talent compensates for the weaker members of the group, like Becca.
Oh.
Caribbean tour You ever been to Martinique or the Cayman Islands?
The Cayman Islands.
They're beautiful.
Aren't the Caymans famous for offshore banking?
Yeah, very famous.
What was your favorite moment of the show?
There were too many moments of greatness from which to choose.
My favorite part was the bit where I sang that duet with Becca and then was on the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, you were wonderful in that part.
There was no pyramid, and I know exactly what's in the Cayman Island. That bank account that Mum set up for me on my 13th birthday. She said it was just a bit of an allowance.
Oh, no. He's trying to get her money.
180 million, give or take.
Am I gonna learn to open my mail?
We are done when I get the money.
Whoa.
Oh, look who was right.
Is this man bothering you?
Goodbye, Fergus.
I tried to do this the nice way, Patricia. You remember that?
Okay, can't trust
gotta-
her. All right.
Gotta eat.
All right.
Yeah.
But he was good in Harry and the Hendersons, right?
Oh, yeah. Always.
If Khaled picks us, it'll be our last show together. Fellas, a toast.
Chloe toast.
They say that
Chloe toast.
you guys are the homes. I am inside of all of you. Cheers.
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 Excuse me, are you the Bellas?
Yes. Yeah. See.
Chicago sent me to take you to the USO reception. Something about an announcement?
Oh.
What?
Don't fall for it.
Becca and Fat Amy.
Oh, they are already there.
Let's not keep this handsome Frenchman waiting. Let's go. Shotgun.
And this is
She
how
was skeptical of it.
You should be running with me. You should be running with me. This is all my thing. Go crazy.
That's what I always said it. Boogie and the Yo-Yo's local band always does that.
Are we almost there?
Yes.
Feels like we've been driving forever.
We are right here.
I can't see. I can't see the shade go up. It's like, stop. Go up there.
No, I can't.
This don't seem right.
What was that? I don't know. What was that?
They're loading them onto a boat.
Shipping container, maybe.
Hang on, you guys. Are we floating?
Why would we be floating?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
there you go.
they're on a ferry. Oh.
Was the old Van Ferry death trap maneuver.
What?
I've literally never seen a band on a ferry before.
No service. No service. No.
Oh, the van's probably built to block phone cell service.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no. I love the way they...
I told you we're through.
But there are some people here who think you should reconsider.
Swear to God, if you hurt any one of them, except for Jessica and Ashley.
The only one I wanted was you, but you weren't with them. Plan B. You have 30 minutes. Come to the boat, or your friends swim with the fishies.
It's one thing you're forgetting, Dad. I'm your daughter. Your nightmare blood.
Hey, Amy, I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, just a sec. I'm on a call.
Okay.
You think you're bad? I've graduated college. I could do anything. So say your prayers.
Which two of you are Ashley and Jessica?
They have like 3 lines in the entire movie.
We didn't get picked, man. And you know what? Like, screw them.
Yeah, it's the West. Let's go.
This is a twist I did not see coming.
No.
No cops. There's no time, and if my dad sees me, I'll take off. I know my father. I know his guys. I need you to pick up the pace. This boat's not going to row itself. Okay.
You sure about this?
Have I ever let you down?
Dozens of examples spring to mind. One of the hallmarks of your personality. I don't think we have time to unpack that right now.
I'll just see you up top.
Nobody's gonna die tonight, right?
Okay.
Okay, ready?
I've got my serious face.
Once we get the money, we sail directly to Sydney. Unless she doesn't show, and things get ugly.
Guys, you know what we should do?
Where did you come from?
Been here the whole time. I'm just small.
Whatever.
If we only have 10 minutes left, I say we spend it doing something we love. Let's go out like Bellas and...
You want to entertain me? Knock yourselves out.
Let's make it a loud one, guys. You are terrible at reading signals.
All right, here we go. Picking up where we left off in the beginning.
I'm calling.
Doing a pretty good Britney Spears
right
there.
behind it. Yeah, by Brittany Snow.
You know that's exactly.
Yes, the bandits.
You know I can take your head off, don't you? What's the matter with you two idiots?
Well, that's part 2, Smoking the Bandit.
Wait, what? Where did this come from?
Remember, the evil blood runs through her veins.
It does.
Oh, uppercut.
Where did this come from?
Ooh, that'll work.
It was as good as a mule kick.
Oh, scorpion kick.
Scorpion kick.
That was bandit number 2, I believe. They're talking about the elephant.
Patricia. Kale, my former jelly wrestling coach / babysitter.
Come on.
Let's dance.
Oh!
Why?
Why?
The old Mick Dundee knife there.
Yeah.
Spatula. Somebody's been watching Tango.
Burrito.
Oh, in the
eyes.
Yeah, the old Starman kick.
No, remember she found the
in the cereal. Oh, as he's catching on to it.
The freedom from Braveheart. Oh my God, I can't believe they yelled freedom.
Here we go.
Oh, she let it on the boat.
You've been a very naughty girl. Turn him up.
Oh, is this our boys?
The backflip kick.
They're back by morning.
It's all
The
good.
MP's arrested Amy's dad. He's going to jail for a long time.
If Khaled doesn't pick us after all of that, what are we doing with our lives?
Becca has something she'd like to share with the group.
We were involved in a hostage crisis, so I just...
They picked her, DJ Khaled and his team. So, yeah, so they only picked her.
But I said no. You guys are family and you don't walk away from family.
Your real family doesn't hold you back. They lift you up.
You know, I have to be honest with you guys. Every time I perform, I feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm so happy. You know what? I think I might just become a doula, a birthing coach. Come here, little guy.
Now that gay people can serve in the military, I'm gonna join the Air Force.
A music career would interfere with my business, so Juice Struck I own and Just Secure Capital 2 franchise.
Hey, look at that.
Cool beans. Satan has finally left my body.
What?
I'm Esther.
She was possessed.
Many questions. You guys. It's time for us to move on. I mean, we're always going to be there for each other. I got the call that I got into vet school. What about you, Ames?
I just found out I got $180 million to put into Fat Amy Winehouse.
I swear to God, don't make that face.
You know how much I love you. You just get out there and you crush it. You crush it so hard that your nips tingle a bit.
We should give her one. Funny. I do.
Hug her.
You know, normally escaping the madman's yacht is the big finish to most movies, but not this one.
DJ Khaled. When I say fan, you say love. Fan. We praise you and thank you. I'll be introducing you to a new star, Becca Mitchell.
And here's Becca Mitchell stepping onto the stage. We have been showing you her new life. She's out to take another perfectly good job from an able-bodied man.
Is it layering the vocals of the Bellas?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's hers, I think. Just
yeah. I thought she was going to find a way to work them into it. Wishful thinking, Oak.
Didn't know what I wanted to be. Brand new clothes in a big bad place. I think there's something you should know. I think it's time.
Oh, she's bringing them up.
Back your picture in a frame.
I mean, what about the music? Little George Michael for you?
And make them
This is George Michael? Yeah. I knew it was George Michael. I was like, threw me off for just a second.
You're doubting yourself. Never do that. Isn't that what these movies taught us?
Never doubt yourself, Oak.
will not let you down.
Oh, it got the whole band.
Oh, they finally got their band.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves it.
See?
He loves it.
He didn't even know what he wanted.
Well, it looks like
Till he got it.
all the reactions of all the Bellas, it looks like that's like real.
Yeah,
it's real.
like especially on Aubrey when they showed her, that looked like it was genuine finish.
With Becca, when she really had that high one,
they're cheering.
She really had a grin on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at them.
Can't believe we finally got our big ending. We got all that on camera, right?
This is confusing technology for a woman.
He's got the... and it was pointing.
Oh, my God. Oh, so sorry we had to cut Pimplo short.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Man, so here's the thing with this movie. I'm pretty sure the three of us are not the target demographic for any three of these. And if you would have told me in a pitch meeting that we're going to have our a cappella group involved in some international espionage on a yacht with John Lithgow, and Amy is going to have some amazing fighting abilities and be like a super spy and save the Bellas. Oh, no, but wait. That's not the finish. The finish is Becca's going to do the song on stage and bring everybody up, and it's going to be great, and then we're going to have outtakes. There's not a chance in a million years that that's supposed to work. This movie should have been terrible. It should have been awful. The story was just so out there. It had no business working the way it did. But because it was the just complete goofiness and silliness, it did work. It was almost just not taking itself too seriously. We love the characters that are in it, and they did, and that's important to note because, you know, it's not often when you have like a big ensemble cast that everybody, you know, gets enough time to have their own personalities. And even the two girls who didn't get any time, that was their personality. That's who they were. So because the cast was so strong and they worked so well together, you could have had any ridiculous plot and it would have worked. I don't care what it was, as long as they were singing and having the interaction with each other and having, you know, every actor in here had their own style of comedy that they did, and it worked really well with all of them together. And I do want to point out, I called John Lithgow as the bad guy. Don't think I forgot about you up on that mountain, Quaylen. Don't think I forgot. Oh, what you did to Michael Rooker. Unbelievable. But so this was a lot of fun. I was really nervous going in because I'm like, well, it's the third one. I feel like they really kind of peaked in the second one. I'm like, this is when if something's going to go wrong, it's going to happen. And maybe because of Legally Blonde 2, we're all a little bit leery of what could happen. But no, this was a lot of fun. I'll hit on some stuff later after, give these guys a chance. But it was interesting. They made the connection. This is the last thing I'll do before I hand it off here. I thought it was interesting that they made the connection between the camaraderie you would have in the military and the camaraderie that the Bellas had, because I think I even brought that up at the end of the second one, where I'm like, there's very few things outside of your college sports and clubs or your high school sports and clubs where you have that level of camaraderie. There's the military, maybe the police, an Elks Lodge, or some kind of group that you maybe work with, a nonprofit or something like that. But I just don't know if you ever really get that level of camaraderie you have when you're in college and you're kind of on your own, finding your own way. So I thought it was really cool. They brought the military guys into it for the USO show. That was a lot of fun. But this movie had no business being as good as it was. Zero business. It should have succeeded.
Yeah, like I said, I saw it once before. Yeah, I barely remembered any of this. Totally forgot about the USO show and everything else that entailed it. But DJ Khaled, another one, was in there, that was fun to see, especially like how he was. I'm assuming he was really playing the piano.
I assume he's got some talent.
He does all right for himself. Maybe with us talking about him, he'll get big someday. But anyways,
give you the rub, brother.
So this movie was, again, it's always, for me, it's always been what they do with the music, how they incorporate it. This was awesome. Probably my favorite part was probably the riff off, where even it started off just a cappella, then they all started using a little bit instruments here, a little more, and then just full blown. And like the bells, obviously Anna was like, I don't know why we keep doing this. We always seem to lose. So it was a lot of fun having the riff off, but that was freaking awesome, including all the instruments. They play it by the rules, did the last song, and then went into some little Lenny Kravitz. I almost thought you were going to get your Metallica, but we got some George Michael anyways. And I mean, and I'm sure he's got the whole list of his favorite songs over there, like he did last time. But yeah, just it was a very interesting story, to say the least. John Lithgow, God, I love him, but yeah, why do you have to be the baddie in this
one? Love him as a bad guy.
Why do you have to be the baddie? But he was awesome in it. And then just having everyone back, and I couldn't remember how much Alexis Knapp was in it, Stacy, and we found out why. That's right, she had a kid, and then also they kept on with the jokes with Ashley and Jessica with, that they can let them go, they can be deleted.
They're in the background.
And every time they mention them, wait, what's going on? But just the overall scheme, just the music is what I've always come for. It was great. And then obviously you stay for the banter with John and Elizabeth, with John Smith and Gail. They're just amazing. This one, they didn't get as much time this time around, because obviously it wasn't a full-on competition. They were doing a documentary. So it was still an awesome, nice way to slide them in there, so that way we could get them back in there. But yeah, overall, just a lot of fun, and the music was amazing once again.
I've been watching movies for a long time, long before this channel, right? I'm trying to think about how many movies that I've seen, just period, not just for the channel over the past few years, that I've seen period, where I could 1000% picture myself standing up and dancing, and actually dancing in a theater, given, I was in the back row or something. I normally sit in the back row of the theater. I like the back row. And I'm having a hard time thinking. I mean, there's fun movies where people are dancing, and there's movies with great music. But movies that actually make you want to get up and dance and have fun, all three of these movies did that for me. Mason Quinn is spot on. These movies have no business being this much fun. And it's like a hard thing to say, right? And I mean this in the nicest way possible. Right. I don't know if they're that good of movies. If I'm a critic, right? And look at the critic ratings. You know what? This is another time I'm going to say, you know what? Just forget about the critic ratings. Because if I break down this movie, and I have to, and this is why, you guys saw recently we had the opportunity to do an interview with Kirk Ward and Albert Hughes, the showrunner and co-executive producer from The Continental. And they talked about, reactors, we're a different kind of genre than critics, because we watch and we just go like how we feel when we're watching it. And critics, and we respect the critics most of the time, they have to sit down and kind of write,
maybe a paragraph.
Here's what the plot was, here's what the good things and the bad movies, and kind of take it step by step from a very analytical standpoint, where we don't do that. And that's the cool thing about being reactors. We just watch movies, and it's real time. You're getting to see us, do this. So if you break down the plot of this movie, like, hey, we're going to make a third one. We've done the college competition. We did a world competition. Now, how are we going to work in them all singing together and have it kind of make sense? This isn't, I don't know. It's not like that great of a movie when you look at the plot, but it was so much fun. And the fact that they went, it was like the writers almost went like, okay, let's do a third one, but how are we going to make this fun? Let's just do some crazy, crazy stuff. Because Mason Quinn brought it up. Legally Blonde 2 was terrible. Legally Blonde, the first one, was phenomenal.
Yep.
And you were just hoping for that energy, and they just went so far over the top in the wrong way. Now here, they went really far over the top, but kind of an interesting plot. Amy's dad, of course, has is a we don't know what sort of crime he's into, but she's got 180 million in the Cayman. As soon as he said Cayman Islands, I'm like, okay, you hear it in all the movies and TV shows, the Cayman Islands. But so it was interesting enough. They did the huge like. That did it for me too. It would have, if they just would have been on the yacht and had to escape. That's one thing. They threw in her ridiculous fighting, and big shout out to Rebel Wilson for that fighting. Obviously, there were some stunt moments, but a lot of that you could tell was her as well. But they did the explosions. They did the intros like the Mission Impossible.
That's where like,
so they're like, we're gonna go over the top with it, but like so far over the top in the right ways. Like I said, like not Mission Impossible. No, I'm talking Mission Impossible. Legally Blonde 2, they just went so ridiculous. We're going to do this whole movie based off of the dog's mom needs to come to a wedding or something. It was like, it was so terrible. But this, they did it in the right way. It was a ton of fun. Answer brought up a really good point about, we've seen the acapella. How can we make it different? Well, what if we did the acapella and we did a riff off, but these bands came in, and kind of a rock band and then a country band. They even threw in Beyonce's "If I Were a Boy" with the soldiers singing. So they gave us a kind of a little bit different sound than we got previously. Obviously, they brought in some star power with DJ Khaled. The last one, they brought in the Green Bay Packers, like of all people, us being from Wisconsin. We live pretty close to Green Bay, so that was especially fun. But this movie, guys, we got, Britney Spears, obviously, Shut Up and Dance. It's just an amazing, fun song. If you hear the song Shut Up and Dance and you're in public and you don't start dancing, you might want to check your pulse. We got a little bit of Dr. Dre, Let Me Ride. That was awesome. Lenny Kravitz, just an absolute legend. Zombies, of course, by the Cranberries, was incredible. John Lithgow's character singing Chicago, or God, was that Chicago, or did Peter Cetera do that as a solo? I think it was Chicago. I think it was hard to say. I'm sorry, it was Chicago, but I know, of course, Peter Cetera, the original singer from Chicago, and then George Michael. I don't know why I question myself. I 1,000% they knew that was George Michael, but then I'm like, wait, no. So as with all the other, and I look, I don't have time to list every song they did, but a lot of really fun music from a lot of different genres too. And that's the one thing that this whole series has been able to do, is just pull songs that are fun from all sorts of different genres that, regardless of whether you're our age or younger or whatever, you're going to recognize these songs. And even if they're not your favorite, they're kind of like fun songs, right?
Even if you don't recognize them, they're enjoyable.
They're enjoyable. Yeah. So I was sure part 2 wasn't going to be quite as good, and then I was really sure part 3 wasn't going to be quite as good. And honestly, even like a little ways into this movie, and I think I said the same thing with the last one, like a little ways into 2, I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling it. And then they hit me with the Pat Benatar and Amy going, and I was like, all right, I'm done. Home run. And the same with this. I don't know. It didn't have an exact point, but somewhere along the way,
it just kind of kept climbing.
And I just wanted to, the last thing I'm going to say is touching on what Mason Quinn said, is the kind of like the bond that you make, you know, in high school and sometimes in college, that lasts a lifetime. And I knew right away when she was like turning it down to go solo, and I don't know if it's going to make the cut. I joked with these guys, I'm like, guys, if you ever get the opportunity, go. And that's what friends do for each other. But a group this size would be a really special bond too. Like, a lot of time we talk about sports team. If you play on a football team and there's a 53-person roster, yeah, you're going to have people you're close with. You're not going to be this tight with 53 people. Maybe a basketball team, maybe a wrestling team, but this number of people, it's big enough to where you really feel like you have a family as opposed to just like 2 or 3 people like roommates, but not so big where it kind of becomes impersonal. You know, like I have my friends from college and stuff like that, but I wasn't in like any groups, so it's like, oh, I had classes with you, whatever. So there's that really tight bond there. They did an amazing job. I loved, you know, I expected, but I loved that they let all the Bellas come up and sing at the end. And, you know, she did the unexpected thing in part 1 where she kind of went off and sang on her own. And I was like, oh, is Khaled? I thought they were going to have Khaled be like, hey, what's going on? And then kind of like it. Yeah. But they just showed him liking it at the end. Again, no business being this good, but it was. So.
Both your boards. There's yours.
All right.
This was Dave.
I hope you folks were able to make it through okay with the little bit of a cough that I had. I tried to hide that as best I could, so hopefully it wasn't too bad.
Try to tell him to control himself.
To fight through, you know, but sometimes the Wisconsin weather gets to you a little bit. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, a movie that can be this much fun, and I think it's one you can throw on and just kind of enjoy, and I think anybody would have a hard time not smiling for it. And again, one of the biggest things I say when I'm handing out scores is, what would you do different? What would you change? Look, I'm not enough of a music aficionado to say I would do different songs or different music or that sort of thing. The cast all works so well together. Answer, you called it out in there. I think there was a moment there towards the end where I wonder if it was the legit last scene that they filmed, where all the actors were all kind of together and you saw a couple of tears in there and some kind of goofy smiles and stuff like that. So I wonder if that was like legit just before the wrap party.
Let us know in the comments if you heard or read or anything about that.
But yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm giving it a 5, guys. I don't know. I did not think I would. I thought this would be the one that would go downhill, but it kept me sucked in the whole time, and the cast was incredible. Again, huge shout out to the cast and the writers, and of course Elizabeth Banks for directing, because I don't know how you did it.
She did not direct it. Sorry, she was
produced.
a producer.
Okay.
Producer.
Trish C.
Trish,
okay, so again, shout out to her. You guys all did an amazing job taking something that was so goofy and silly and never should have worked. And we've seen it 100 times when they try to do it and it doesn't work.
It doesn't
But in
work.
this case, it did. Amazing.
So Kate Cannon and Mike White, who I've recognized him from a few things as an actor, but they wrote the screenplay, so they obviously did a great job. For me, I really love this. It was a lot of fun. The music was great as always. I always say 1 is my favorite, which it is. 2 is really good, and 3 is slightly behind it though at a 4.75. So I mean, it was a 4.85, and a 4.75. So it's not like I'm giving it that bad of scores, but obviously I loved it. I mean, somehow incorporating in for a documentary was ingenious.
Yeah, that was.
And just the music was top notch as usual again. And then yes, like I almost got a little teared up at the end because it did look so genuine, so real that was their last performance together. And you could see it like right as one of the high notes that Anna was doing, that it looked like she was starting to like, you know, do the mouth thing where you're gonna cry. So and he saw it on Amy and everyone else. So yeah, 4.75 easy.
Yeah. So Diamond Dave said, "Hey guys, how about all 3 Pitch Perfects?" Why not? Sounds like fun. Didn't know it was going to be this fun. You know, when we've watched some really good trilogies that I don't know that I've given these high scores, and now looking back, look, if you're going to roast me and say, hey, you know, you scored this higher than like The Hobbits or Lord of the Rings, that's fair. I get it. I'll take those. I'll take those.
I always say it's for the genre that you're in a little bit.
I'll take those criticisms.
He'll fall on that sword.
But you know, Mason Quinn said it. It's just about how these movies make us feel, make me feel, how I come out. Do I want to watch it again? Do I want to watch it in the theaters? Do I want to watch it with other people? Do I want to sit down and show it and sit and react to other people watching it for the first time? And the answer with all three of these is yes, yes, and yes. Again, I'm not a movie critic. I'm a reactor. There's a big difference between those two things. And anybody who watched this all the way through or just even caught snippets, it didn't take long to tell what my reaction to this movie was. I was smiling. I was laughing. I was dancing. I had my hands up. I was cheering. And so it is with that I am going with my third 5-answer score, the perfect trilogy. I guess, right? Like, I guess.
The only other trilogy that we gave like the 5s to all 3 movies was the How to Train Your Dragon.
I guess. Like, yeah. And like I said, if I had to write down and critically analyze these movies on paper, it's not going to be 3 5s.
But what fun would that be?
Exactly. Especially with, the music and the energy. But for me, these were so much fun. 1000% would not have sat down and watched all three. Nope. Well, maybe with my fiance, but I don't think she's seen these either.
Oh, there you go. Christmas gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get her the Blu-rays.
This was so much fun. I'm so glad we came across and did this trilogy. I will absolutely be rewatching these. Not really what you expect to do re-release in the theaters, Pitch Perfect. Yeah. But if they ever do come back to the theaters, you know what? We should have a bad medicine party for Pitch Perfect.
Oh, that would be.
Put it on the docket. We'll let you know.
We'll be up front dancing in the alleyways. Wait, what is? Oh, dancing in the ceiling, but we can't do that there.
Dancing in the street.
Yeah, there you go. We could do that. So there we have it. Great trilogy. We all almost
can't believe it.
Gave it some really good scores. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer. Good night, pals.